are all that I can see. Late night visions are all that I can see. You give me tunnel vision. You give me tunnel vision. You give me tunnel vision. Late night visions are all that I can see. You give me tunnel vision. You give me tunnel vision. You give me tunnel vision.
You know, really funny consequence. A really funny consequence of me playing hockey so much is that oftentimes it requires me to stay up later than I want to, and it means I'm ultimately getting less sleep. And so to catch up on a lot of sleep these days, I've been sleeping at work. Basically, during my breaks, there's an empty room on the top half of our building. Like, we have a second floor in our building that we're not allowed to use because it's not, certified for disabled people. So we're not allowed to use it legally. So we have, an empty room up there that it's just filled with, random bullshit. And there's enough space for me in there to lay down and fucking sleep. So during my break, I'll lay down there, I'll just sleep. And that is a little bit dystopian. True. A little bit dystopian. But I actually managed to fall asleep today. For the first time I managed, because normally it's just a rest point. A rest for blog, yeah. Oh yeah. And so I actually managed to fall asleep. That never happens. But I woke up with it because I went to sleep and I had a vivid dream of me waking up, going back to work, doing my job, and then I woke up. And I thought I was fucking brutally late. I thought I had overslept. I thought I was brutally late. I wasn't. I was asleep for maybe a total of 5 minutes, but it did happen. It generally gets tweaking over hockey. I'm not tweaking over hockey. I just think it's really fun to improve. I just think it's genuinely enjoyable right now. I'm genuinely having a lot of fun. Just because, I never... You have to understand, Sneaky. I never fucking get a chance to, compete. Alright? I'm not good at anything that is, competition-wise, right? I'm good at I'm good at art. But there's not, an art competition. There's very rarely a competition about art. Alright? It's just, it's all subjective, right? There's not, objectively better. It's nice to participate in something that is objectively competitive, that you can, decide an objective winner. What is the better team? Well, it's whoever scores the most goals. That's a very objective measure. Alright? I think that's cool. I like that. And so I finally get a chance to compete, and I don't want to, like, I don't know, squander that by, like, fucking trolling. I'm not getting myself killed. What the fuck, bro? I'm losing, like, half an hour of sleep every night. Jesus. You are acting like this is, like, the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's really not that bad. I'm not getting myself physically killed. I'm not even close. I'm fine. I used to have the day off tomorrow because I actively asked for the day off tomorrow, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So, you know, fuck you. I'm taking my health seriously, bitch. That's what they all say. I could just start drinking coffee or some shit if I want to. If I desperately need the fucking boost, I can just drink some caffeine, bro. I'll just do drugs. It doesn't exactly prove my point now, does it? I don't drink coffee. I don't really drink caffeine in the mornings. I don't do that many drugs regardless. Maybe like sugar. It's not really a drug. I like sugar a lot, but that's not really a drug. Yeah, pretty much that. Let's play some Ice Boat Racing. Caffeine is a drug? Oh yeah. I don't do it though. It's just like it's a much more widely accepted drug, you know, as opposed to like I'm not waking up every morning to, you know, do some cocaine. That's not really acceptable, you know. If I told people that, they would look at me weird. You know, what I really want to do is I want to feed a YouTuber crack, and I want them to make a video about it. That's what I want to do with crack. I just want to know, like, is it actually, like, that fucking addictive? I'm genuinely curious. Like, is crack that addictive? Everybody, like, touts it as, like, this super addictive thing. I want it to be... I want somebody to test it out. Somebody give me a real honest... I want to know. I want to know how it did. Like, if I smoke crack, is it like I'm fiending for it, or is it like you know, damn, I kind of want to do some crack. You just like you're much more susceptible to being convinced to do more crack after you've done crack the first time, right? You do crack the first time, you're like, damn, this is really sick, and you wake up tomorrow, you're like, damn, I really want to do some more crack. You could be the YouTuber. I could, but I don't think I'm popular enough that it would be cool. I don't want to do crack unless I'm getting fucking paid for it, okay? What, you just want me to go out and fucking just do crack? Just like wake up like, oh shit, I'm just gonna do crack. And then I just do crack. And I'm like, I make a fucking video with like 2,000 views. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to post no fucking, and then I have to like advertise it and market it, and that fucking sucks. I hate advertising, I hate marketing, I hate all that bullshit. I just want to make content. So that's all I want to do. I want to make good content. I don't want to make a YouTube video where I have to ask motherfuckers to subscribe. I don't want to have to pause my video halfway through to talk about my fucking, this video is sponsored NordVPN. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't want to do that. I'd kill myself. I wouldn't kill myself. I'd get paid. And I'd happily take that sponsorship, and I'd do it. I'd do it, but I do it begrudgingly. I do it without joy. I do it without joy. Oh, brother. What is this? Just sponsor yourself. But I don't have a product to sponsor. What product would I be sponsoring? I already sponsor myself by making a video. LeQuack with a big 20 bomb. What is up, people? LeQuack getting 20 viewers? Is bro cooking? With fucking gas? For no reason? Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? LeQuack is actually fucking him, dude. I love to see it. Are you kidding me? He got a raid. Hey, shut up. Just pretend like he got it all by himself. Hey. Let me gas up my boy for a second, okay? Let me gas up my damn boy for a second, okay? Damn. Quick, Sheep, say something funny. I don't know. Damn. I got put on the spot. Who knows? Something funny. But it's because it was literal.
I just got the whole day.
You know, funneling viewers like Nebo babies. Funneling viewers like Nebo babies is a crazy sentence. Damn, it's crazy because, like, man, oh man, I have so many weird fucking stories from, like, the beginnings of being a streamer, because back in the day when I actually, like, cared about this shit and, like, wanted to try to make it, by being popular and whatnot, like, I remember, dude, small creators will fucking cannibalize each other without even eating. They will cannibalize each other and they won't eat nothing because there's nothing to eat. It's so crazy to see it. There's so much competition over nothing. Over just nothing. It's so crazy to think about. It's so wild. Like, I remember joining, like, content creator discords, and, like, I would be there, and, like, there'd be, like, a couple people, like, really talking to each other, and nobody would ever fucking talk. Because the problem with all the content creator discords is that the moment that somebody got fucking viewers, the moment somebody started popping off, everybody got so fucking jealous, bro. It was such a jealousy factory. Everybody was just mad. And then they would try to, like, collab with that guy. So everybody wanted to, like, leech viewers off the top guys, but everybody was mad at the top guys for having the viewers. And, like, the top guys would be having, like, fucking 30 viewers a stream. Like, that was, like, the top guys. Like, if you were pulling 30 consistently, you were, like, the big dog. And I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm happy you're here. Thank you for the follows, people. I appreciate it. Dude, I get like 2 viewers max. Yeah, type shit. Type shit. I like average what? Like, my averages swing dramatically. But it's usually around like 5 to 10. These days, 5 to 10. It used to be a lot worse. The thing, like, when you've been streaming, like me, when you've been streaming for this long and you've been kind of like, how do I describe it? When you've been streaming for as long as I have and done as much as I have in terms of, like, just stuff, because, like, I stream what I want to do. I don't stream what people want to see me do, generally. Or at least that's a principle I try to adhere to. I try to do things that I genuinely have passion for, I genuinely like doing, right? And sometimes that'll, like, align with good content, sometimes that won't, whatever, right? I think it's just interesting to see how that viewership has fluctuated over time, where I'll have periods where I'm averaging, like, 20, and then I'll have periods where I'm averaging 2. And that'll happen, like, back to back. 43 viewers you brought in? No, I was rated by a guy who got rated. And I think it's a curious thing because you really see, like, who your fucking OGs are. Like, I have a group of viewers that I consider to be, like, these people are, like they've been around for this long. You know, like, they've already put all their tokens into one basket. They're kind of, you know, they're kind of screwed at this point. You know? They've invested too much into this bullshit, all right? They can't just leave, right? So I got them hooked. So I'm fighting lesbian allegations. You know, that was also something I was thinking about recently. Just about the fact that anytime any kind of media attracts a certain amount of, like, LGBTQ supporters, I'll say, it's very, like, politically correct term, a lot of LGBTQ supporters, all of the characters in that franchise will become forcefully, they will have to eat the chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay, is a way to say it. They all turn gay. Like, just look at Arcane. All right, you look at the Arcane fandom nowadays, everybody's gay. There's not a single straight person in that entire fucking cast. And if they are straight, it is almost certainly a fucking dominant woman twink guy relationship every fucking time. So there is, yeah. So I feel like you maybe you are going through a similar experience. There's no. I don't know. I don't participate in these fandoms. So I am not, I watch passively from the sidelines. I don't engage. There's a difference between engaging and, like, watching the sidelines. I'm telling you that your lesbian friends are shipping you. That's what I'm saying. It's a natural human. I'm not saying it's a bad. I never. By the way, I want to reiterate, or I want to iterate, not reiterate because I haven't iterated it yet. This is not a bad thing. All right. This is a natural human thing. All right. We all do this. All right. We all shit people. This is a natural human thing. Ain't even lesbian? Damn, that's crazy. What do you think is causing this? Have you like, have you thought about it? Like, have you come up with some hypotheses? Because I go talk about people in a very cute way, according to my friend. How much do you hate men? Because I feel like you can only hate men so much and still be straight, you know? Right? Like there's a level at some point that you I don't hate men, I only hate you real. At least somebody says it. Is 18 viewers above average? Yes. Certifiably. 1 point that stopped? Yeah. Interesting. You talk about people in a cute way. Well, okay. I feel like that is a good thing. I think if this ends up with you being a lesbian, I think that this is just a great bit, honestly. I think this is just a good bit. It's just a good bit. 42 viewers. I think this is a good bit. And I don't mind. Exactly. Hey, I play exactly. You are like me. Yeah, I think that if you have people who are willing to make up bits around you, that's how you know that you have people that actually like you. If they're willing to like fuck with you. That's how you know. So ultimately, this is a you know, in ancient times, this is a sign of great prosperity. They would build a shrine to you. Now instead of building a shrine, they make fun of you in Discord calls. So, you know, maybe the stone statue comes next. But
You get me out of my mind. Can't stop this feeling inside. All day a song in my head. It
what the
makes
fuck
me
am I
sing
listening
like
to?
that.
Why is my music so loud? What the fuck is this shit? Get me out of here. Goofy out music, bro. A very affectionate person. Damn. I'm not. I'm not a very affectionate person. I'm a very nonchalant person. I wonder what position I am on the leaderboard. I don't remember. I try to be nonchalant. I try to be nonchalant. I actually am like, I'm weird because like I'm nonchalant, but I'll actively do chalant things. I act nonchalant sometimes. No, I'm just very passionate. I think that's the thing. Like I'm very indifferent until there's something like I care about, and then I'll fucking go crazy on it. I am both. I'm a complex person, believe it or not. That's right. I'm multifaceted. That's right. We're all learning something today. Believe it or not, you in fact are a multifaceted person. Crazy, I know, but here we all are. How many facets do you have? And can you name them? Name every facet. Oh, I almost touched it. Sheep, do you believe in personality tests? No, not really. It's like BuzzFeed quizzes. Like, they're quirky, but it's like, ultimately, you know. Like, what are we, you know, like, this is very much a... It's very much a simplification of complex things, right? You cannot simplify people, unfortunately. It's kind of impossible to. People are too complex. Individual people are too complex to be simplified into, like, a quiz answer, or, like, a word, or, like, a idea, right? It's why that, like, that 16 thing, like, personality quiz or whatever, like, INTJ or whatever, that's all bullshit. That's total bullshit. Who knows? It's like, it's very much pop science, which is fine. I think pop science has its place in, like, culture and whatnot. More as a way of, like, self-expression more than anything. I think, like, pop science is useful in the ways that it gives us terms to be able to more effectively describe ourselves, right? Like, you know, like type A, type B. Like, type A people are very controlling. Type B people are not very controlling. And so, you know, if somebody's type A, or somebody says, like, oh, I'm very type A, like you have a better idea of the kind of person you're dealing with, right? And so it's like, it becomes more of a effective term of, like, talking with people. Getting to know, fuck! Oh, I had to run, sorry. New 15 viewers, real shit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Zodiac, whatever. I do not care for it. I do not care for it. But some people do, and so I'll tell them, and I'll let them have their fun. Most people that you meet, I think the thing that you have to remember when, like, thinking about these things is, like, most people in the real world don't really fucking care. It's not that deep, I think, is what you have to remember. Most people are not that, like, sure, you'll find, like, the side person that's, like, fucking crazy about this shit. Like, the one person who knows, like, all the fucking, the zodiac signs and how the stars move and whatnot. Like, of course you'll find that one person who's, like, insane. But it's like, that's a once in a blue moon type event. Most people just aren't really that deep into it. It isn't that deep for most. And so just remember, keep that in mind. It's not that deep. Most people are just, like, chill about these things. Everybody's got their thing. And most people's things are, like, perfectly normal and reasonable things that they're really into. The people who I hang out with right now, they're all film people. So they're all into film. They all do film stuff. That's their thing. Let's go. Sanrio? That sounds like a city. Minecraft hockey? That's not my thing. It's like a minor hobby on the side. Spiritual? Yeah, I'm not super into that. Sanrio. What the hell is this? I'm sometimes deep into zodiacs, but mostly I'm chill. Exactly. And then most people who are, like, super deep into stuff are also, like, chill about the stuff they're super deep into. They're not, like, crazy about it. They're just like, oh, I'm really into this thing. You want to talk about it? And if you say, not really, you'll just be like, okay. Right? It's just, again, Sanrio. It's all Hello Kitty shit. I hate Hello Kitty. I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I fucking hate Hello Kitty. I do. I know people who really like Hello Kitty. I fucking hate Hello Kitty. You're a Cancer? No, I'm a Taurus. Yeah, no, I'm a Taurus. You're stupid. My birthday is May 8th. That's a Taurus. Cancer is complex group of diseases characterized by an uncontrolled cell growth. But what about the birthday? June 21st and exactly, I'm not a Cancer. Fuck you. Get destroyed, liberal. Okay, no. So I fucking hate Hello Kitty. I've talked about this before, actually. I've talked about my disdain for Hello Kitty. I have disdain for Hello Kitty. I do have disdain for Hello Kitty. Aries. I don't even know what that means. Yes, because it exists to sell toy. It exists to sell product. Hello Kitty is not a character. Hello Kitty does not have a fucking personality. Hello Kitty is not an individual with individual thoughts and feelings and ideas and creatives. Hello Kitty is a market, is a brand. Hello Kitty is a thing that is used to sell things. It is cuteness personified. And it is not cuteness in, like, the cute fun way. It is cuteness in the perverse corporate way. You are meant to consume product with cute Hello Kitty cat, with cute little boat, with cute little tie on hair, with cute little cat face. Isn't it cute? Consume. Please buy. Oh, we're gonna do a little cafe pop-up. Kodor cafe pop-up. Buy. Buy product. Buy fucking product. I don't hate cute things. I don't have a beef against cute things. I hate when the use of cuteness is not used in a way to create something interesting or fun or new, when it is created to simply sell product. That is what I hate. That's why I hate Hello Kitty. It is not cute for the sake of cuteness. It is not cute because it has a sweet little adorable character. Oh my god, Hello Kitty is so caring. She cares about others so much. Who the fuck knows what Hello Kitty is? Hello Kitty is this amorphous thing. It is a thing that is used to sell. That is all it does. As its only purpose in life. Fuck Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty Island Adventures? Bro, what popular media does... What popular media is Hello Kitty a part of? Name a TV show. Name, like where did Hello Kitty come from? Hello Kitty literally was designed to sell shit. That's how I know that everything I'm saying is true, because Hello Kitty was literally designed for the exact purpose I'm stating. Hello Kitty wasn't designed to be a fucking character. Hello Kitty was designed to sell you things. Sell, buy. Late stage capitalism. That's why I always complain about K-pop. I don't hate K-pop. But I do have like a general distaste towards it because of that kind of stench of capitalism on it. Not that I hate capitalism or I'm against it's just like the idea of marketing and like fucking selling you shit that you don't need and you don't want, but you're gonna fucking have it anyway. You're gonna take our capitalism slop and you're gonna like it. I don't like that. When something is designed to appeal, I hate it. So that's the thing, is that it just feels so disingenuous. I think that's the real word that I'm going after. It feels disingenuous. I'm an artsy fartsy guy. As much as I loathe to admit it, I'm a guy and I like art. I like art. I think art is cool. I like the idea of people creating shit and being like, hey, I made this shit. Look at this shit that I made. Isn't it cool? Look what I did. And sometimes it's bad and sometimes it sucks. But you can tell that somebody cared, somebody tried, and it's meaningful. That means something. Hello Kitty doesn't mean anything. Hello Kitty is literally a void of interest. It simply exists to sell you a thing, and I don't like that. If you're gonna sell me something, sell me something with a character that means something, that did something, that tried to do something. You know? If you're gonna sell me a fucking Gojo branded mug, I'd be much more willing to buy that. Because at least, you know, like for all the flows that Gojo had as a character, at least he tried to do some shit. At least it was like a character, a personality, a thing that was created with some like passion behind it. Hello Kitty is not. Hello Kitty is nothing but corporate. And that's kind of why I have a disdain for K-pop in general. That's kind of why I have a disdain of K-pop. Or at least a general lack of like interest in like the whole thing, because it is all like, it is corporate. It is corporate slop. That is literally what K-pop is. By definition, it is corporate slop. So yeah, there's your corporate slop rant about Thing. Sheep hates Thing. Wonder why? Here you go. Enjoy the next 24 hours of your life. Damn, that's ominous. Enjoy the next 24 hours of your rapidly dwindling life. It's because it's cute. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm just biased against cute shit. That could also be true. That could also be true. Maybe I just have disdain against cute shit because I'm big man. I'm big man. I don't need cute thing. I'm strong. Big strong man need no cute thing. I just got the whole dick. Can't beat him, China. You know, you're not exactly doing any help to beat the lesbian allegations. You're not doing yourself any favors. I just got the whole dick. Oh, Amelia's gonna make her room all cute so she can hang out with girls in there. You're gonna hang out with girls. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Silent GD. Mila's hanging out with girls. Type shit. You're falling for the bait? I think falling for the bait is okay. I think it's okay to, you know what? I'll say it. You're falling for the bait? I think it's okay to talk about fucking... What's a Gojo mug to talk to teenagers? Hey. Wait, slow your roll, buddy. Sheepo3 talks to kids. Uh-oh. Falling for the bait is okay. When it's not that deep. When it is that deep, falling for the bait is a problem. It's fun to fall for sheep's bait. I am falling for the bait. But I think we all fall for the bait sometimes. Is this faster, I wonder? This has gotta be faster. Yeah, it is weird to say, oh, sheep talks to kids. It's like, yeah? Unfortunately, true? Tragically real, unfortunately? Dang, I didn't see this kind of MC. Oh, yeah, the Ice Boat Racing stuff. No, Ice Boat Racing is actually really fun. Ice Boat Racing is like, it's really nice for me specifically because I can just like yap about shit and not really think about what I'm doing. It's very easy to do once you like get the hang of it. It's also like, it's not like any other racing game you've ever played before. I think that's what makes Ice Boat Racing kind of like a uniquely fun thing, is that it, you know, you've never played a racing game like Ice Boat Racing. There's not really a brake button. And like the mechanics are weird, and so it's like, it's fun, it's quirky, and so it's cool like that. Minecraft just has a lot of like weird things like that, where like the mechanics just let you do like weird stuff that you've never really done before in any other game. Fuck, I love Minecraft. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I love Minecraft. I think it's a very fun game. All the quirky side communities that have been created out of Minecraft. And I've joined so many. I wonder which one I'm gonna get infatuated with next, dude. That's the fun thing about Minecraft, is that I can there's like an infinite amount of like miniature side communities that I can like do shit with. That's so sick. And I know that I will discover a new crazy weird side thing that I'm gonna get really like into for like a month or two, and then quit entirely. I love my attention span being so short. I genuinely love my attention span being as short as it is, because it means I have gotten the opportunity to interact with so many more like weird, quirky things. I think that's cool. They're using an armadillo as a puck. Damn. That's kind of brutal. Stop the cap. It's not, boys. Not Charles rage baiting in the chat, bro. Real based individual. Why did you? Yeah, somebody did raid me. Somebody raided another person who raided me. So it really is like a trio of things here. MJ really knows. MJ's seen it all before. I play Minecraft occasionally. Damn, Hypixel Skyblock player, you poor soul. To be fair, I was also a Hypixel Skyblock player for like a month when I had free time. That's the thing about getting a job. You become so much more protective of your free time. Like when I have to be so much more choosy with what I engage with these days. Like if I can only really engage with something if I really want to engage with it, or else I just don't have the time. I just can't do some random bullshit anymore. I gotta just do something. Which is why I wish I didn't have a job. I wish I didn't have to work. Some people, if they didn't, the thing that pisses me off is that if I know that if I never had a job, I would never be bored. I wouldn't be bored if I didn't have a job. I'd always have something to do. I know some people who are just fucking boring people, and all they do is like, work. Work gives them like a little bit of like, you know, a little vibe. I don't need work to have things to do. Some people would just like stay home and like, I don't know, jerk off and play video games all day. They'd be the most boring people of all time. I would not be boring if I didn't have a job. I'd be so cool and sick. I'd be doing cool and sick things all the time, bro. That'd be so sick. Oh my god. I dream of not having to have a job. That shit would be so cool. You'd be boring as fuck. No, I wouldn't, bro. I'd be doing like, to be fair, I would be, I think I'd be a lot less based as a person if I didn't have a job. Which is like maybe something I don't want to give up. Like being based is also something I want to be. And unfortunately, the process of being based is like a long, slow, tedious process of just existing in the real world. And unfortunately, if I didn't have a job, I would not be existing in the real world. And so that means I would not be as based. And that would suck. Having a job has made me like infinitely more based. And that's something I enjoy being. So I don't know if I want to not have a job. But you has named you based. I am no. I will. I'll call myself based. Fuck it. You know I will do that. God forbid a man is confident about himself. Makes you look like an incel. What the fuck should I say? What the fuck should I say? I have all the correct opinions. See that makes me sound like an asshole. I can't go out and just like blatantly say I have all the correct opinions. I can't say that. I have to like kind of dodge around the subject. I have good perspective. That's what I have. I think I have good perspective on things. There you go. See? PC? Say you're PC? That sounds like I'm a woke liberal who wants to cancel. Politically correct? That sounds like I would leave a hate comment under a Ben Shapiro video. That makes me sound not based. That makes me sound cringe. Damn. Wait, hold on. Am I in it? Is that really incel? Wait, holy shit. Wait, hold on. Am I incel pilled? am I incel pilled, bro? Uh-oh. Check out the image you just saw. I don't know if I want to. You scare me. South Park. South Park is not funny, and I've said that for a very long time, but that's not an argument I want to have right now. One time, the trans man with no plan. Yeah, this is a Tumblr post if I've ever seen one. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. One time I was in an Olive Garden bathroom and my packer fell out of my shorts, and this 10-year-old boy looked up at me with absolute horror and without thinking, and I said, "That's what happens when you don't eat your vegetables." Later, I saw him eating a salad at a speed no human should be capable of. I see. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. I'm not gonna laugh. And I'm also not gonna put that on screen. That's not safe for work. That's... I'm happy I did not have that on screen. I'm happy I did not have that on screen. I looked up what a packer was. I was like, I think I know what it is, but I want to be sure. And then I'm like, oh, I see. How fun. I don't want to laugh, but it's fucking, I don't know what else to call it. I can't, dude. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's people trying to feel more comfortable and more positive about their own bodies. It's body dysmorphia. I totally get it. It's not funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing. Oh shit. Okay. Can we move on, please? I'm gonna get canceled. Please. I just don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm actually gonna get in so much trouble. I did! I don't know what to say! What the fuck do you want me? God forbid a fucking penis is funny, dude. Holy shit. You know what game I play is Geometry Dash. Damn, 2.2 really has fucking revitalized Geometry Dash, hasn't it? Or maybe I've just been paying more attention to Geometry Dash. I feel like I see everybody playing Geometry Dash these days. Maybe I'm crazy. But Geometry Dash has been everywhere. The fucking Geometry Dash has been on the fucking come up, brother. Like, I see random people, like, just in Discord, just, like, pop on Geo. I'm like, damn, we're just fucking on that shit? I almost... Jesus. Okay, maybe not like that, but, like, I just see random people just hop on Geometry Dash, just casually. I'm like, I would never, you know, expect you to be a Geodash player, but here we are. Is the new Minecraft? Man, it is not at all. What the fuck are you talking about? Geometry Dash is the new Minecraft? What the fuck are you talking about? It literally is. It is literally not. That is literally like Geometry Dash is the new Minecraft. Damn, what? Let's compare and contrast Geometry Dash and Minecraft. Let's just fucking compare and contrast here. I'm a top 12k player. Bro might be a little bit too into Geometry Dash. Just for my own, not to judge you or anything, Majestic Striker, sorry. Are you employed? I'm not saying that as like a derogatory thing, but are you employed? Do you have gainful employment? Again, not judging, just asking. No, not yet. Well, good luck on that. First and foremost, good luck on that. I understand the job market is very tough right now. I'm very aware, don't worry. I am planning to, though. Don't worry. It only gets worse once you start actually trying to apply for jobs. Don't worry. This is the good part. Thinking about applying to jobs is the fun part of the job application process, I promise you. It only gets worse from here. So don't worry. You have nothing to look forward to. Unironically, the fun part of the job application process is usually the point where you get a job. It's actually the point of... Or at least for me. Again, I am also like kind of insane a little bit sometimes with the things that I do. I've understood the ways that I am insane. I'm a big fan of schedule and consistency and not random holes in my fucking map. But I'm a big fan of schedule and consistency. And so just having a job is just, oh my God, I love just... Some people, like, dude, I always see the ads like, you can be your own boss. Like, the fuck? I don't want to be my own boss. Are you fucking kidding me? I want to be my own boss. What the hell are you talking about? I want to be my own boss. Hell no. Are you fucking kidding me? My brother, I want to make some squeesh and I want to go home at the end of the day and I don't want to think about your shit ass company. That's what I want to do. Schedule. Repeat the whole daily level. Real shit. At least bro has a, you know, at least I think the thing is, as long as you have a goal in life, that's all that matters, right? As long as you're doing something that gives you purpose. I've always, maybe not always, but I've consistently enough, like, preached this idea of, like, you should have a thing that you do that gives your life like something that you're striving for. You should strive for something. And I don't care how meaningless or stupid that may come off to the average person. It doesn't matter. If you have something that you consistently like do that gives you like structure and purpose and meaning, something to do, something to go for, do that. Because it will improve. It will make you less likely to want to kill yourself. I think. That's unsolicited and probably not professional mental health advice, but I think it generally holds true. Do stuff. Have a goal. Have a goal. Right now, I do have a goal. But also I really don't want to work towards that goal because it really fucking sucks. But I do have a goal. So, what's your goal in life right now? It's to get a better job. It's to get a better job. That's my main goal. My main goal is to blow up. Sorry. Yeah, trying to get a better job. Trying to get better, more gainful employment is my main goal. I'm writing a book? Damn. You know, that reminds me, I'm in a Discord server of another person who's writing a book, and they released a first like chapter / prologue of it, like publicly for everybody to read. And it was certainly a first attempt. I don't know if I want to submit a criticism about it, because they have like an open criticism submission form, and I like that person a lot generally. I don't want to like go crazy, because I like that person a lot. I think it's an interesting idea with a lot of flaws, like genuinely like a lot of flaws. I guess, yeah, but it's like how many flaws can like a piece of work have? Because I feel like there's so many like different, like I like to go pretty deep in with my criticisms, like specific parts. I think I want to just like, if I'm gonna give a criticism, I just want to give like a criticism of like one part of the thing, like really hard focus on one part of the thing, and then just like scared to give a friend. I guess, yeah. But also, it's like that's true. That's true. MJ is correct about that. It's not a good thing, but it is true. It's not. It definitely, I think it reads as like, I don't want to say like baby's first attempt at writing, but it does kind of in some parts. I think sometimes my problem is like I have problems with like the writing style and like how things are portrayed and told, like aside. I think the main problem that I have with like the storyline in general is that I feel like nothing has like the stakes that it fucking deserves. Like I think that some things just happen without deserving like the right amount of time or energy or effort put into that thing. Like somebody fucking dies in the first chapter. Somebody just gets shot in the fucking head. I'm not kidding. They get shot in the head. And I'm like, that's crazy. And they just, it's like, bro, it's halfway through the first chapter. It's just casually mentioned. I'm like, damn. Maybe, like, I feel like we should put a little bit more emphasis on, like, the guy literally fucking dying. The guy literally died. Can we, like, be a little bit more, like, you know, like, damn, this is some serious shit. See you later. All right. Have a good one, y'all. But yeah, that's, like, all I'm saying. It's just, like, imagine getting... It's not even off screen. He got killed on screen. He just got forgotten about instant. He imagine your death being so meaningless that you just get fucking... You get shot and it's like, damn, first chapter. You don't even get to do... Can do some shit like that. Well, like, again, it's a... Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do that. It just has to be a thing. Like, if you're gonna be doing that, then people gotta be fucking dying, bro. Like, if death is that meaningless in your society, then you have to create a world that is like okay. You have to create a world that like has justified in some kind of way. I think HXH did like generally that good, where it's like there's a very clear delineation between weak motherfuckers and strong motherfuckers, and there is almost nothing that the weak motherfuckers can do against the strong motherfuckers. That is just like, they are literally, they just kind of have to exist amongst these superhumans. And I think that is like very clearly like it's not like, this is not a bush they bat around, right? These are not like, if you're a normal dude, you are literally at such a huge, unbelievably massive disadvantage that you can never overcome. It doesn't matter how strong your weapons are, it doesn't matter how strong your armor is, it does not matter. You will get epically fucking mogged by these superhumans that surround you. And that's very clearly like set out. And I think that they just, I don't know, it creates an interesting paradox. But there's also like a lot of these superhuman people. So it's not like these superhuman people are not like, you know, 1 in a million. They're 1 in like 100,000. And that makes them a lot more plentiful. So just work a 9 to 5, fuck that. Well, like, yeah, but it's like I work a 9 to 5 and then like some fuck ass superhero comes through and just fucking blows up my shit. It's like, what are you supposed to do, bro? You kind of just, unfortunately, you kind of just die, bro. It's akin to like a natural disaster blowing through your home. Like, what are you gonna do? Nothing. Call them a slur? Yeah, and then you're gonna get killed even harder. And then what if the guy's like And then some people are just like comically evil in that universe. Some people are just just hilariously evil. They're just gonna like fucking, I don't know, like torture you or some shit. You are gonna be tortured in front of the hero painfully. You are gonna be made an example of. I don't want to be made an example of, bro. Just kill me the old-fashioned way. I don't want to be your play toy to fucking like, I wonder how you can mess with the hero this time. No, fuck it, bro. Just kill me. Just let me die in the fucking rubble in the building, dude. Like, goddamn. Hero know you personally? Oh yeah, it's cooked. You're done. You're done. You're done. I've been writing my own story, but in my head, and I also am not writing it. I want it to become a screenplay at some point. The tenets of story writing are still there. I'm just conceptualizing it. I've gotten to an interesting point in the story where it's like, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how I want this story to end. Well, I have an idea of how I want it to end, but I don't know what the ending is to my story yet. I'm just sitting there, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, what should I do? What's next? And I genuinely, like, I'm poking at different ideas right now, but nothing feels right. Do you have an AO3 account? No. And if I made one, I would not tell you about it. Because if I did, oh boy, we're off to the races, all right? No. Hell no. Do you think I'm using my AO3 account to do anything kosher? Fuck off. Complex battle system. It's not. It's not unique or complex. Yowie every day. Let's move on. Put me on. So bro's begging you. Bro needs this. No, I think so. Okay, it's gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound stupid. All right, it's gonna sound stupid. But I got inspired. Well, I've always had this idea of like, what if you made a fucking film in Minecraft? What if you just made a movie but in Minecraft using Minecraft? What if you just did that shit? And so watching the one film that we reacted to on stream, that one, and then also the other one I was talking about earlier, the White Pine, that one, those two have like really like, I don't know, like inspired me, interested in me, made me kind of like more like infatuated with the concept of it. And so I'm like, I guess I'm just considering like, how could I make like, if I wanted to make a movie, but I made it entirely in Minecraft, how could I do it? How could I embody the idea of like, this is Minecraft. This is a very clear, like this is an intentional story that is told for Minecraft. Maybe not about Minecraft, but for a like it is created to be made in Minecraft, right? And I think that is interesting. That is an interesting concept because it's like my entire like my entire fighting system revolves around the idea of the entire fight, like, watch the issue video. Well, it's like that, but it's like, that's like very, it's not deliberate, right? The ish video is like it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like with a movie, with a planned setting, you can do so much more. There's so much more shit you can do. I'm not limited by the idea of, you know, like camera, like I have so much more control over camera angles and characterization. I can create much more, I can tell much more complex stories inside of a deeply planned film as opposed to a like the thing with the ish video is that it's like, I don't want to say it's story slop, but it's a much less like it's not a very deep film, right? It's an interesting story, but it doesn't really like touch on or like explore any themes that are like really that interesting or that complex. It like the ish video is not trying to tell you something about yourself. The ish video is just like a cool thing that happened. Like, look at this cool thing that happened. I'm like, that's cool. That's sick. There's a place for that in storytelling. And that's why I think the Ish video is sick, because it's just explaining a cool thing that happened. But like a movie, you can really like, you can use that. Like a real like 2-hour like slobber knocker. That really like tells you something about the world, about yourself, about ideas, about themes and morals. Like that is a really like deeply cool thing that I don't think you can really do inside of the Ish style of video, unfortunately. Ish is just telling you about a cool thing that happened. Ish is like the final form of like, yo, check out this cool shit I did. You telling a story to your friends. Ish is the final form of that. So yeah. What's Ish? He's a guy that tells stories about Minecraft events. Dude, you know how many people have been DMing me about that fucking Ish video, bro? I had motherfuckers on the Ice server, on the ice hockey server, fucking adding me like, yo, sheep, I saw you in the Ish video. That shit really do be there. I really do be there though. I forget that like once Ish makes a goddamn video, it really do be like that. The ice hockey server, Blocky Hockey, Ice server. I just really fuck with Ice, bro. I kind of have been on my Ice thing recently. Sheeple3 just been into Ice. I don't know what to say, bro. She's just been into Ice. Ice server dog whistle. Oh, you know, speaking of Ice. Oh, I actually have a funny story. Ooh, I don't. Can I tell this? I think I can. If I'm very like. I don't. Can I tell this? I don't know if I can. I think I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna tactically stay away from it. I'm gonna tactically stay away from it. Just because I am trying to be... I don't want to... Pussy? Yeah, I am a pussy. I don't want to lose my job, bro. Look, here, all I'm trying to say is that when you work for the news, it is in your contract. It is written into your contract that you are not allowed to be biased when you work for the news. That is a part of the job description. And that's just, I'll leave it at that. It's just an interesting thing. A quirky little, quirky thing. So, can that be true when Fox News exists? Well, the thing with bias... Well, no, like, when it's very biased, it's very clearly labeled as, like, an opinion, right? That's why Fox News, like, again, like... It's weird. There are ways around it, right? There's no media channel in your Discord. Yeah, can you just post media everywhere? I think I changed those perms. Did I change those perms, or you can just post fucking pictures anywhere? I don't know if I did. I haven't touched my Discord in fucking decades, okay, my brother? Entertainment? Yeah, exactly. It's like you're legally allowed to get around these things by, like, classifying it differently. Legally and morally are, you know, again, they're two very different things. Keep that in mind. You gotta, you know... The law is a complicated bitch, is what I'm going to tell you today. Welcome back to the Sheeple3 course on how to understand shit. The law is weird and does weird things. Can you talk like Jimothy Cool? Well, what's interesting about this particular... How do I talk like... Well, what's interesting about this particular turn is that it actually is at a 90-degree angle. Not many turns are like that. And so, what made this particular turn... You already fucked it up? I think I did a pretty good job. Like, I think it's more of like the way that he the way that he taught. Maybe not his accent, but the way that he talks, right? I think like the not many turns are like that. I think that's a very Jimothy cool like sentence structure. He enters his sentence. Well, again, I'm not trying to like imitate the way he sounds necessarily. I'm trying to imitate his sentence structure more than anything. It's less of like the like the actual voice. It's the way that he structures himself. Can you talk like Matt Walsh? No, I can't. I don't know how Matt Walsh talks. I unfortunately have not consumed. Maybe not unfortunately. I have not consumed enough Matt Walsh content to be particularly knowledgeable on his speaking patterns. Can you talk like Ben Shapiro? Actually, if I wanted to put art in your server, put it anywhere. Put it in every channel. Put it in memes. I don't care. Put it wherever, bro. My server is already like a zone of like lawless chaos. Okay, just contribute to the goddamn chaos of the damn server. Okay. No memes in general, real shit. Don't put memes in general, bro. Matt Walsh looks like a liberal. Oh. You know what's funny about... Maybe not that. No one messages ever, that's why it's lawless. Because it doesn't need laws. So we had guests today on the show. They were they were promoting like the Black Cowboy Festival, which I think is like a pretty cool thing, right? It's like it's celebrating black cowboys, a very important part of history, right? I think that's very sick. And they had a lot of stuff. They had line dancers, they had a cooking, they had horses. They brought fucking horses. They were just live horses. Maybe not in our studio, but in the proximity of our studio. It was all outside. But we had a whole goddamn horse, or a whole goddamn 2 horses. Horses are big, by the way. Little known fact about horses, they're big. And so they were doing that, right? And so this guy, this black guy comes up to me, and he's been like hanging around. He's like part of the crew. He's like a promoter or something. Like he does a lot of like community stuff. He does a lot of work for the community. I think he just like he just participates in a lot of like nonprofits and whatnot. I'm like, that's cool, I guess. He walks up to me. He's like, hey man, I've been seeing you doing work out here, man. I really respect that. I'm like, okay, you're trying to sell me something. You're trying to sell me something. And he was like, yeah. So I've been running this festival, man. And I have a board of fiduciary advisors that help me like manage money, like they meet 4 times a year, and they help me and they help manage the money to make sure that, because we get a stipend from the government to run our festival, our culture festival. He was telling me all this, and he handed me his business card, like, I want you to be a part of this. And I'm like, why the fuck are you asking me? And then he took a picture with me. I don't know why this happened. Why do I look like the guy who would be part of a financial council because you're white? That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, have I been racially profiled here? This either me being racially profiled, or I am getting into a pyramid scheme. It's one or the other. Right? Because I asked other people, because this is not an occurrence that has happened. This is not the only time this has happened. I've had 4 different guests take specifically pictures with me. I asked the rest of my coworkers, like, hey, when you do segments, like, do guests like come up to you and ask you for pictures? Every single one of them said, no, never happened. I am the only fucking person who people have come up to me and said, hey, can you be part of my picture? What the fuck? Am I hot? Or am I just like a big white guy? Am I just a well-built white guy? What is happening? They're at how white you are. I don't know what to think. Now that I think about it, it has been like the first time it happened, it was like it was a dentist who was very Asian, and then it was like this black guy. This has happened like fucking multiple times. Maybe it is because I'm just such a great cameraman. Maybe I'm just such a great worker. I don't know. But like, I don't feel like I'm a uniquely good worker as opposed to my coworkers, right? I don't know if I'm a unique... To be fair, I've been getting a lot of compliments with how good of a worker I am. I got a really offhanded compliment. Like one of my directors was just like talking, and she like casually like dropped off. I'm like, man, I wish I could have you like fucking be an assistant on one of my film shoots. Just really offhanded. Like, I wish you were my production assistant at my fucking shoots. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, W flirting? No. That was in a conversation with her fiance. Very cool guy, by the way. Her fiance. He's also a big fan of Black Ops 3. Little known fact. So I liked him more because of that. He was like, yeah, Black Ops 3. And I'm like, shh. You and I are kind of the same. No, because I don't want him because, dude, that entire party, it was just him because oh, dude, that was so funny. It was so fucking funny. Because I met him at the fucking party that I went to last week when I went to the party instead of stream. I met him at that party. And so it was like, that entire party was like, it spawned some whole shit. But it was like, it was my director, it was her fiance, and it was his friend. He was also really bald. Like really bald. Not like a thing that is like making bad or worse. He just was really bald. He also talked to nobody that entire party. He spent the entire time with the fiance just like fucking just trolling. They talked to nobody. They did not engage with the party whatsoever. They just fucking vibed in the back just with each other. Like they were just like fucking dudes doing dude shit. They were just dudes doing dude shit. And I'm like, that's crazy. Shout out. I learned later that apparently the friend was brought along specifically for the purpose of because he's single, and they wanted to get him in the proximity of some other girls. Also, a question I was asked as well, because my directors are very interested in the fact that I am single and have taken it some kind of personal challenge. And so like, oh, did you talk to anybody cute at the party? And I was like, I did actually. And they were like, and so they fucking asked me, and I told them, and they're like, oh wow. I got some interesting tidbits of drama about people who I'm never gonna meet again in my life. And then also, they were both totally unavailable. The two cute people that I talked to were like totally unavailable and not like for various reasons. I think one of which, because one of them was one of them is a producer on the night side of my station, and they're having I don't want to say like an affair, because like they're not dating anybody, but it's like a very it's like a casual, like half casual, half serious relationship with another producer, and so it's like really messy. And so that girl was off limits because, she's doing her own thing. And then the other girl I was fucking with was apparently was also single, but not somebody who you want to date, is what I was told. Also another fun fact about her, she was she was very goth. She had a lot of piercings. I don't know if that was like another thing, but like she had a lot of piercings. So yeah, not somebody who I want to date is what I was told. So I was like, you know what? I think as Sheep003, maybe the most goddamn fucking vanilla dude you could ever meet, I'm gonna keep it that way. Sheep hates crazy women. I don't hate crazy women. I was just advised. I am the person that I am the person that the crazy girl goes to when she says, I'm tired of dating crazy men. I want to have something stable, right? I'm the stable person. When a woman says, I want stability, I'm the person they fucking go to, right? You understand? That is what I am. in this world. I've accepted this. I'm not the guy they go to because like, oh my god, this guy's so fun. This guy's fun. I can get excited. I can go on an adventure with this guy. I ain't going on no damn adventure. I'm not going on no goddamn adventure. I'm gonna go. You're gonna be with me because I got a great credit score and I pay my taxes. And I'm gonna ask you about, you know, how you're investing your money. Are you being smart with your money? You being smart with your money? You investing? You investing? You're losing money to inflation every day. You know that? You being smart with your money, people? Be smart with your money. Be smart with your money. Damn, you're boring. I am boring. I'm so fucking boring. I don't care. That's why I like it. I like being boring because it's fun. It's consistent. It's easy. It means I get to save my brain space instead of like having to worry about all the bullshit relationship drama that everybody else seems to be going through all the fucking time. Everybody's like, oh, they're 10 toes down and like some fucking crazy shit because they just keep on dating unreliable people. I can just focus on other shit that I like to do instead of like having to worry about like the crazy interpersonal drama of other people. I don't care. Holy shit. Let me go make a goddamn movie in Minecraft. Holy shit. Dusting off that cuck chair. Yes, sir. You got it. How old are you? I'm fucking 23. I don't want to be wild and crazy. I don't want to. I don't want to be wild and crazy. I don't want to. I don't want to go through that phase of my life where I'm wild and crazy. I don't care. I'm not interested. I'm sorry, boss. I'm boring. You've committed your fucking life to watching a boring streamer. I hope you know that. You have bought into this. You are all contributors. I think I'm interesting. I personally think I'm interesting, but I'm not like crazy like other guys are. There's a certain level of crazy that entices people, that excites people. I get that. Craziness is exciting. I'm not exciting. All right. I'm not like the other guys. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you all. You know what? Fine. You know what? You win. You've turned this on me. You know what? Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I blame my struggles of getting pussy on women. And I've said it. You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it with my goddamn chest. Fine. I'll just go full incel. You fuckers are actually going to push me into this. I hope you know that. When I become full incel, you are partially to blame. When I start making videos unironically about the alpha, beta, sigma trichotomy, I hope that all of you feel a little bit culpable in that. Every single one of you. Sheep would get... Yes! She was saying... bro, are you kidding me? I would get pegged, bro. I'd be begging for it. What are you fucking talking about? Be so fucking for real. Oh my god. You're acting like you're somehow fucking immune to this. Like, yes. Like, like, God forbid a man want a good time. It's really crazy out here. Bro, I saw a crazy tweet. About, like... it was about Legend of Zelda, ironically. Not getting pegged? Yeah, you're fucking missing out, pussy boy. Too bad. Alright? Stay mad, fucking gamer. No, I read a tweet about Legend of Zelda. It was about, like, people are mad that that Link is not a gay little twink, but instead just dates Zelda. People are mad about that. People want Link to be gay and getting fucking smashed by big men when he's just dating Zelda in a cute little house. And I'm like, okay, acting like he's not getting, you know, Link is not a trans lesbian. God, can't a man be a fucking twink in this fucking economy? No, Link is not a twink. Link is not gay. But Link is certainly getting fucking rammed. Link certainly is canonically, in game, no, most certainly. Bro is actually the cutest guy I've ever seen. Link is a man that I would define as cute. I look at Link, I'm like, damn, bro's a little cutie patootie. That's crazy. Bro really is a little cutie patootie. And no, he is not. I'm gonna know. I'm not gonna let the trans people or the gay people take this one from me. God forbid I get my straight icon, okay? Do you think Link tried out being gay? I don't think so. I think Link is too, like, he's just too chill. I think Link is also just, like, a very, like, Link is not into adventure. Link is just, like, he does adventure, like, half-heartedly because he needs to save his princess or whatever. He just fucks with Zelda a lot. He just likes Zelda. He just likes Zelda. That's all, its entire character arc. It's Link saying, Zelda, my queen. Let me save you from big bad Ganondorf. It's his entire fucking character arc, dude. If I would on it, of course. But you wouldn't get a chance to date Zelda because Link already has that shit locked down, bro. You cannot be the kind of hot twink elf boy that fucking Link can. You just can't. Nobody can. I can't do that. I cannot steal Zelda. I don't have that ability. Nobody does. Link is his squish? The fuck is a squish? What are these wacky ass terms? Let me get some more water. What are these terms? Wacky ass terminology? Like a friend crush? That sounds like you're coping. That sounds like the biggest cope I've ever heard. A squish? That sounds like you're coping. I want to fuck you, but I don't want to fuck you. What? Friend crush? Back in my day, you called it a best friend. You're my best friend is what we would say to each other. Squish? Different things. Maybe. Not equivalent, but I think that for non-Eros people, I think that sex and romance are kind of like very closely intertwined a lot of the time. It can be a very like thin barrier sometimes. Right? Yeah, and there's people that fucking, you know, eat ice cream with a fork, okay? So? I don't need to... Sometimes I don't need to cater to every single fucking person in this world. Sometimes I'm not gonna cater... Sometimes I don't care to cater to you. You're not like other guys? I actually had this thought. Hold on, no, that was a little bit... That was me speaking with a little bit of a... What's the word for it? I was speaking a little bit callously there. I was thinking, though. I'm trying to recall my thought. I had a thought about something like this. I think sometimes people just need to shut the fuck up about... Sometimes people just gotta deal with their own shit. Maybe I've always been about that. But it's just like, some people, like... Sometimes I feel like... Some people bitch too much about the uncontrollable factors that... people are dealt a hand in life, and people complain about that too much. I think. Sometimes it gets annoying. Like, it's what you are. That's fine. But it doesn't have to be your personality. And you don't have to constantly make it a point. Maybe this is just me being mad that I am, like, the most I'm the most privileged guy on God's green earth. Maybe that's just another, like, coping mechanism. It probably is, honestly. Now that I put it in those terms, I think that makes more sense. Maybe I'm just coping for the fact that I just have mega privilege. Who knows? I do tend to cope about that a lot, unfortunately. Just the nature of the business, I'm gonna call it. The nature of the business. Unfortunately, I just have to cope about, you know. Oh no, I'm just too based. Fuck. I'm just so perfect. Fuck. No. Blocky hockey. Blocks cast. Well, at least I tried, dude. At least I gave it a God's honest shot. Unlike you fuckers. So small. Small thing. Did we have any small things on the show today? Oh, we had some new. We had what's the animal? Not on the show, but we had a VO of animal. Oh, dude, I edited some VO of ducklings, like a week back, of like ducklings, and dude, this duckling footage was the most fucking stunning, beautifully filmed duckling footage I've ever seen, bro. It was like I was watching a professional fucking videographer, like, making it look like these ducks were living in a fucking wonderland, bro. It was like a bunch of cute little ducklings living in a fucking perfect fantasy world. I'm like, oh, it was such beautiful footage, dude. They were swimming in this pond, and the pond, like, it was surrounded by this, like, beautifully lush foliage, and on the surface of the pond, it had these little, like, green pebbles, like these, like lily pads, and they were just swimming around in the fucking little green lily pads. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It was not. I could tell it wasn't AI. It was just like a really good videographer, dude. And I was like, dude, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's genuinely fucking gorgeous and beautiful and perfect. And yeah. It was so good I made a comment to the producer. I'm like, where did you find this footage? And she was like, oh, I just saw it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes, most of the time I get slop bullshit, but sometimes I genuinely get to see, like, sometimes I get to understand how far out of my, like, how much better some people are at this shit than I am. Like, I think I'm pretty good at using a camera. And then I just see, like, a real professional do it, and you're like, damn, it's like, you are just not, I'm not even close. I am fucking miles. Opinions on Kiki Boba? Boba? Not Booba. The non-arbitrary mental association between certain speech sounds and visual shapes. Yeah. Sounds about human. Yeah. That sounds like the kind of shit that, like, if you told somebody that was real, they would be like, yeah. Like, that's the kind of shit that, like, science is confirming, but it's like, science confirmed it or discovered it, but, like, we already knew that shit, you know? It doesn't feel like it's like, oh, this is some revolutionary scientific discovery. It's like, you know, we already knew that shit. You know? Nothing against science. I miss my fucking... I'm trying to hit my 5 holes consistently. So yeah. I guess that's just a lot of social science. No, it's a specific kind of tech. How would you play? I was shit. I actually was not. I rewatched the main stream of my first 2 games just so I could hear the casters glaze me. I did this. I did not win. But I did not win. I did not lose. I did not cause the loss. Like, no reasonable person could have blamed the loss on me. There were dude, the second game pissed me the fuck off. There were so many times I just got sold out by my team, bro. It was so, like, no. Okay, I'm not trying to talk shit about my team. My team is, again, also very new, like I am. But, dude, sometimes, bro, they were just fucking selling me out, bro. They were just leaving me out to dry. Bro, some guy, dude, I love the guy who made this pass. He's very new. He's trying his best. He's learning a lot. He's getting better very quickly. But, bro, he just fucking, bro, he just passed. He was, like, right here. He had the puck. There were 2 of the enemy people standing right here. Just chilling, just standing here, and he decides to go, boop. The fuck am I supposed to do about that? I'm sorry, sir. I don't make miracles. So of course they fucking scored. Glove? Yeah, maybe if I was fucking God. You're supposed to glove it, pal. You guys are actually gonna be the reason why I. Who casted? If you look up, hold on, I can link you the channel. They stream all the games. They called me very raw. He's very new, very raw, but with a lot of talent. That's what everybody said about me. He's very raw, but he's got a lot of talent. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I want a little bit more than a lot of talent sometimes, you know? You love raw dogging it, don't you? I wish I did like raw dogging it. That's the channel where they stream all the games. Looks like my next games are going to be happening on Monday, so... Guess what? You guys get an extra stream, everybody. Congratulations. Extra stream. Oh, also I've made some adaptations. Okay, this is the part of the stream where I talk about, like, boring goalie theory. This is what the part of the stream where I talk about boring goalie theory. Now, if you don't care, now is the time to leave. Where's Femboy Lover? He's not on. Dude, I think my coach kind of fucking hates me. Or maybe not hates me, just, like, doesn't really like me that much. I think my coach just doesn't fucking like me that much. Maybe I'm looking too far into it, bro, but I'm like, I don't know if this guy really fucks with me like that. I think the problem is not, like, my coach, like, explicitly hates me. I just think that he expected to get a goalie who was a lot less, like... He was a lot newer than I was, right? He didn't expect to, like, this guy who we got to already, like, have his own, like, working theory of a goalie and, like, this is what I should do, this is what I shouldn't do. Like, I already had all that, like I was already, like, figuring that out. And so I already created a system of goalieing for myself that I liked, and I liked playing as. And so basically, and that goalie is not him. Like, I watch him play and I watch me play, and we do not play the same. Yeah, so the caster's kind of... and so I think the problem is, like, we kind of play differently. So he is not, like, I think he just wanted somebody who he could be, who he could, like, kind of shape a little bit more. I am not very moldable, right? He wanted clay, but I am stone. And he's got the tools to chisel me down, right? I've already built up this big stone tower. Now, you know, like clay and stone can both make the same beautiful statue. It's just that, you know, with stone, it just takes a different technique than clay. Clay and stone take different techniques. And so, you know, it just takes it's a little bit more difficult to work with stone, you know? It takes a little bit more finesse, and I totally get that. I take a little bit more finesse to work with. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, subscribe to your shit like gospel. Unfortunately. I like to work things out by myself. I like to do my own problem solving. Figure it out by myself. There is one thing I do want to, like, specifically, like, one situation I specifically want to ask him about that I'm, like, curious about because I feel like I don't get it. Keep you on a tight leash. Fuck you. I'm kind of scared right now. Because my fucking, my manager, one of our other goalie, because we have another goalie on the roster. And normally I wouldn't be afraid, because like I already started 2 games, and I played decent, you know? There's no denying that I played decent enough to keep my starting position. But this goalie that's also on the roster, he's like he's a veteran. He played last season. He had like an 80 save percentage. Like this bro is, I'm not gonna say bro is him, but bro definitely like kind of is closer to him. And I'm like, and I was told specifically by my manager, by my coach, that I would not get benched. We are not going to bench you. You have the starting job. It is yours. That's what I was told. But, you know, the insecurity comes for me, my brother. I feel it in my bones. Okay, also, on the topic of goalie theory, I've had some epiphanies, I think. Mostly because I spent an entire, like, shift at work watching VODs of a very specific goalie that I wanted to emulate. And I discovered some things. And I see it a lot more now. It's just that I am a very limited goalie in the way that I move. I'm a very aggressive, but I don't move as much as I should. And the reason I don't move as much as I should is because it's the classic. I call it P2 trapping, where basically what I'll do is I'll be out here or something, like just chilling, and then once I see somebody coming towards me, I'll just P2 because I don't want them to, like, you know, 5-hole it and watch it go through my legs and get fucking embarrassed, right? And so what I can't do, and so once I'm in P2, like, look, I can't fucking move. I'm kind of stuck here, unfortunately. When most goalies, like, they only really P2, like, the really good goalies only really P2 when they're just about to get shot on. Like, they almost never P2. Like, there are some really good goalies that do, but, like, the kind of style that I'm playing kind of necessitates that I almost never P2. Like, I do not really touch P2. And so I think that's what I have to. That's how I have to, like, learn how to more effectively use, like, I just need to get my shit, like, cooked. I need to get my shit rocked a couple times. I just need to get my shit rocked a couple of times, and then I'll, like, understand. That's what I have to do. I just need to, like, you know, let the puck go underneath my legs a couple of times, and then I'll get better. That's the thing I think that I'm starting to learn. Unfortunately, like, with being a goalie, you can't block every kind of shot possible. So you kind of have to, like, min-max your stats in a way that lets you block the most shots possible, and then just hope that your glove will, like, you know, clean up the rest of it, right? Positioning is a very min-max game. You can't, like, maximize for everything. You just have to min-max your shit, and some stuff is just better to min-max for. Certain situations are better. Like if I played in a specific way, I'd be better in certain situations, but worse in others. And just, I guess I just have to, like, I have to, like, understand that I can't, like, maximize for everything I want to maximize for without giving up some, like, very big opportunities. Yeah, like, ideally, yes, right? The idea behind that, Sneaky, is, like, it's a sound idea in theory. But the problem is that skaters are really fucking good at this game. The issue is that people are really good at this game. Like right here. Let's say that this puck is, some guy is dribbling up the puck. And I'm just sitting here in P2. This guy can't get past me. If he walks right up to me, I'll even like position myself perfectly. See, I'm right here. Puck is right there. This guy can't get past me. If he can't, he just can't. So you know what he's going to do? He's going to do one of two things. He's going to go around me, as in he's going to dribble it and then shoot it once it's behind me. Or he's going to do something called a post abuse, where he'll literally he'll aim for the post, and then he'll just run, he'll blow right by me and then just tap it in. Right? Right? I have a slide. Yes, I have a slide. But sliding is a very interesting mechanic. There's not a lot of goalies that subscribe to sliding. There's a lot of goalies that aren't a big fan of sliding. He should be doing baseball instead. I think there's also a Minecraft baseball server, so you might not be far off. Can't use it. I'm just saying that every time that I slide a lot, I always get told you gotta slide less. You have to stop sliding so much. That's always what I get told. You have to stop sliding so much. Near Minecraft bowling. I think bowling is too boring even for Minecraft. I know there's Minecraft football. The problem is that Minecraft hockey is the only league with like decent production. All the other leagues have dog shit production. Fuck you for that. I'm sorry for fucking telling the truth, I guess. Yeah, I want to, like, once I quit with, like, the actual blocky hockey playing with, you know, I'm gonna give you a little hint, nudge, nudge. I'm thinking I'm just gonna fucking kind of retire after this season. I think what I've realized is that I like taking competition seriously. And when I take it seriously, it means I kind of, like, grind a lot. But that also means that I can't really do a lot of the cool shit that I want to do in my free time, like make cool videos or tell stories or, you know, make art. Do all the things that I want to do. I just don't have time for that when I'm grinding like this. So I've decided that, you know, maybe this shit just ain't for me. Because I don't feel good about, like, playing or competing in a game when I'm not, like, actively trying my best or hardest to practice for it, right? I don't want to do that shit. That doesn't feel good to me. So I don't want to, like, screw over my teammates by just not trying hard enough, right? I hate that. The idea that I would, like, put myself into a competition where I'm actively not going to try hard enough to win. That sucks. So. Make art of hockey? I think that is my plan. I want to end off by making, like, some, like, compilation of all my best clips and highlights. And then just end off my career being, like, a caster. I just want to end up casting, because I think I'm just better at doing the media stuff than I am at actually being in the competition itself, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to be the star of the show, I think I'm just better at kind of being the side attraction, or the guy behind the scenes, right? I'm just better at that, so. I made some pretty good saves. There was a save that I made that, like, I had people, like, popping off. People were going crazy about that shit. They were like, damn, boys, this boy got it like that. And I did have it like that for 5 seconds. I expect I'll look up more of those. And then I can also stretch it out. Because I also want to, like, try to make a Minecraft compilation, because I feel like all the Minecraft compilations I see are dog shit. And I want to make a good Minecraft compilation. I want to make, like, a really good montage. Like, an actually good montage. I don't know, we'll see. Again, all ideas in the pipeline. As opposed to a fully fleshed out, you know, concepts, right? These are just, like, pipeline ideas. Maybe one day. Kabamon World Cup? No, I don't want to, like, do anything that requires, like... I don't want to have to mine off screen. In a sloppy way of talking about it. I don't want to have to mine off screen for anything. Unless it's, like, something, like, super artsy-fartsy. mining off screen is saved for like me being a creative and creating stuff, and then you guys get to see the finished product of all that like behind the scenes work. Right? That's what I want to save my off screen mining for. When I'm on the screen, I just want to be able to do something that requires, you know, just like a little bit of vibe. That's why I think Red Ball was super fun for me, because it was like I didn't have to think about Red Ball outside of like the Red Ball time. Like I had my Red Ball time, and then after Red Ball time was over, oopsies, no more Red Ball. And that's great. I really like that. That was really enjoyable for me. With this, it's like I feel like I have an obligation to grind because I have a team that I care about and I want to win. I have a group of people who I want to win, who I want to, you know, I want to win. I want to win personally, and then for my people. So if I work with piano, what am I? Piano fixer? Repair person? Personal victory or not letting down your team? Damn. I never really thought about it like that. I think it might be letting people down. Maybe just letting myself down. As opposed to like personal victory. It's just about letting myself down. More than anything. Like people aside, I think like I gain more motivation from the idea like it's not that I want to succeed, it's that I don't want to fail. I run from failure as opposed to running towards success, I think. That's probably a bad thing. Probably, like, if I talk to a therapist, they'd probably tell me that's bad. I don't know. The fuck? Who is this? Nah, it's not even like other people. It's just like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. I have expectations. I said by the time this season is over, I want to be a top 5 goalie in the league. That's what I want to be. I want to be a top 5 goalie in the league. That's what I want to be. Those are some fucking lofty goals, by the way. I hope you know, like, that's like for a rookie, that's not easy to do. And so I really want to try I really want to try as hard as I can. And even if I do fail, I think I would be comfortable with the knowledge that I gave it a fucking God's honest shot, you know? I didn't fail because I am a failure, necessarily. I failed because, you know, I failed because, like, I just wasn't good enough, right? As opposed to I failed because I just didn't try hard enough. I didn't give it enough effort. Like, I want to make sure that when I do it, I gave it a fucking shot. This is no, you know, we're not kidding. I really want to give it a real shot at this. Rookie numbers, fellas. How long have you been following? Has you been following?
I just got the whole dick.
3 years. Oh shit. This guy is this boy really been out here. He really been in the trenches for that long. Poor fucker. What inspired you to be in the trenches like this? Can I ask? What inspired you to be here for this long? Maybe not here. I guess it's more like, why would you do this to yourself? I think. Don't remember? Real shit. Probably if I polled all of my 3,000 some followers, that would probably be the most likely answer. Sorry, thank you for the whole dick, Mr. MJ, who re-followed me this minute. The fuck? Or unfollowed me and re-followed me. Crazy. She been following she since day one, bro. I'm my only day one fan. I hope you know that, you fuckers. Fake fans is what I call it. Fake fans is what I call it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Opinions on me? Damn. Holy narcissist. I ran out of questions. Yeah, let's just talk about me for a second. As I proceed to say that every single stream, let's talk about me for a second. But to be fair, it is my stream, so I feel like I get a little bit more leeway in the whole, like, let's talk about me for a second. You know, it is kind of my face kind of plastered all over this bitch, so. You know, I feel like I get leeway here. It is my stream. This shit ain't yours. Whose stream is it? Sure as hell ain't yours. This shit ain't your stream. Everyone's here for me, my bad. What color is the sky? It's blue. Wavelengths of light. I can vouch for that. Well, thank God we got one guy who said it. What color is blue? Is that more of a question of, like, what is color? Are you looking for, like, a scientific answer of what color is, or, like, a moral answer of, like, what is the concept of color? I don't know if I could give you that answer. It's a pretty complicated philosophical question of, like, what is a concept? What color is what color? I don't know if an idea can have a color. I don't think that's that can be a property of an idea, right? If you had kind of like an amorphous idea, I don't think that thing can have a color, right? Like what color is your favorite book? That's a strange question. Because a story can't really have a color. That's not a property of a story. If you see now you're taking something like that is a different kind of color you're asking for. See what you've done, you're actually changing the definition of color right there. You're asking for a different kind of color. You're not asking for a actual, like a observable, like, color, a tone, a tinge, a hint. You're asking for a more like can we use colors as a way to philosophically describe some kind of, like, idea or some group of idea? Can we use a specific color to describe a group of ideas or, you know, things? Can we personify it? That's a different question. That's not something I can answer for you, unfortunately. This is a good blocking. Kind of a hole, honestly. Honestly, not really a hole. I guess kind of a hole. Like, if I were over here, it'd be less of a hole. But I could be, like, right here, and they would bounce off my post. They can't really get it by me. It'd bounce off my post. Do you like all colors equally? No. What the fuck? Did I just get gassed up in chat? Did anybody else see this? Did I just get gassed up in chat? Why did the owner of the server randomly gas me up in chat? Sheepa03, you have hella aura. Why the fuck did I get gassed up in chat by the owner of the server? Shout out, I guess. Hey, we take the gas, bro. We take free gas every day of the week. I am one of the grinders. I am certified a grinder. I very much am, like, certified, like, this guy is a grinder. Did he just... Normally, I don't think the owner of the server really watches the Junior League that much. I don't know if he does. Generally, I think he just sticks to... I think he just sticks to playing in the regular league and then running the server. I think he's just saying that because I don't play like a pussy. I don't want to say that. Sorry. That's mean to every other goalie who plays my position in the JBHL. I just don't. I genuinely am like, I'm the only goalie who plays like me in the JBHL. Genuinely, I'm the only goalie who plays like me. Nobody else plays quite like, nobody plays quite so crazy. Nobody's quite the psychopath that I am, bro. What's ineligible? It means that you've been designated as too good for the league. You are too good for the league. You cannot participate anymore because you are too good. That's a good way to keep the JBHL as like a developmental league because you don't want a bunch of like veterans just stomping the league, right? That's no fun for anybody. You want a bunch of newbies who've never played before facing off against each other. That's what's fun about the JBHL. And the guy on my team, Bug, BQH or BUHQ, I call him Bug. The reason why people are saying he's going to get ineligible is because he's so fucking good. He is arguably the best person in the JBHL right now. He is so good. He has a contract with a fucking BHL team. He was on the bench for a BHL team in a game. I was like, damn, this girl's really crazy. He was on the bench for a real game league. This guy is good. So yeah, they're basically going to say he's not allowed to play in the league anymore. Yeah, the Blocky Hockey League. The BHL. Who is under the table sheet? Bro, why can't I fucking glaze my goddamn guy? God forbid I fucking glaze the fucking God forbid I give my teammate a little gas. Why is the offense so ass? Because we all suck, bro. Bro, Miras, you are watching. Like, by the way, this always happens every year with the fucking JBHL. Watch every game. It is always like that. All the teams fucking suck at dick. They all are trash. Everybody sucks, bro. That's just the nature of the game. My team is again, my team is not specific. My team is also filled with a bunch of fucking people who suck. They all suck. Yeah, dude. Bro, you should have seen, dude. I watched some of the games. Dude, some of the games that I wasn't into are so much worse, bro. The games are so much worse. Like you think my game was bad? It can be so much worse. You should watch the 10-0 game. There's a game where it was literally 10-0. Literally, the final score was 10-0. And I think it was only 10 score because they turned on the mercy rule at the end. Once they got up by like 7 goals, they turned on the mercy rule. There's a literal game. There's a mechanic called the mercy rule. It's like, damn, it really was just a fucking stomp. Jack off. I'm telling you, this game is harder than you think. All right? You guys are all the sports fans sitting on your couch watching your fucking wide receiver drop a pass and said, he should have caught that. No, bitch. You couldn't have caught that. No, I'm just saying it's a similar thing, all right? It's a similar mindset. I'm comparing the mindset, not the actual thing itself. Far-fetched? Then fucking log on and show me how good you are, bitch ass. Get your ass online, bitch ass. Hop to it. Hop to it, bitch ass boy. Want peaceful SMP arc? Damn right. So please continue to talk shit. I allow you to be the typical sports fan. Please talk shit. As you should. But talk shit more about like the BHL people, right? Oh, we should have hit that, right? Those are the people who are like the professionals. We are not the professionals. It is specific. There's a very intentional J in front of the BHL. Your dude, bro, Panda Man has been going fucking crazy, bro. I don't know if you're which panda you're talking about, like Orange Panda or Panda Man, bro. Panda Man has been fucking insane. in goal this year. He is so fucking... Have you been watching? Damn, MJ, are you a fucking fan? For real, are you a fan? I don't know. I can't even tell, but bro, dude, I watched some of his games. I'm like, I cannot believe this shit. I cannot believe the shit that I'm seeing. Dude, Panda Man, dude, because last year, so he won the Vezina, which is like the cup for the best goalie in the league, right? The Vezina is the cup for the best goalie in the league. He won that 2 seasons ago because he was goated. And then he kind of fell off for a season. He was kind of wacky, kind of a little bit shit. This season though, bro, he is so back. I've never seen it. This guy is just blocking everything. I don't know how to describe it. He's just blocking everything. It's unbelievable. So yeah. Shout out to Panda Man. He is crazy with it. He's what I would describe. He plays like a modern goalie style. I don't know. The more I see more goalies play, I feel like I can kind of very much like segment them into like how different goalies play. He plays a very modern style. This kind of like modern, because like I feel like what I would describe as like the old style of goalie. Maybe this is not true, but like a lot of like the old style goalies are like they're very still. They play like very traditional hockey goalies, where they're gonna be they're very much playing in their crease. Like this is their kind of play zone. Like this is how far they go. Like maybe they'll jump out to try and block a shot or hit something away, but generally, like a very traditional goalie will just stick inside their zone and they're just gonna rely on their glove, right? Just gonna block it. Bop. What's the version? I play on 1.19.4. You can play up to 1.20.1, I think, but I think 1.19.4 is the best version. Gives you the least stutters and lag spikes. Puck lag is a very big thing. Damn, why so many people? Is there a game going on right now? Might be. So that's like a very traditional style of goalie. I think a more modern style of goalie, something I've been seeing like a lot of successful goalies use, is like playing out here. Like in this general, like they're still going to generally stay inside of the crease like this, but they're also much more willing to kind of push out when the game requires, and also they're much more likely to use slides. A lot of like traditional goalies don't use slides. They're just very stable inside the crease. They're not going to slide a lot. They're just moving around and just relying on their ability to click the puck good, which is like, again, it works out. I mean, like these goalies are all very successful. And new goalies are using this style to great success. Like, look at Salted and Cooked, who's using this kind of style and being incredibly successful for a rookie in the BHL. A rookie goalie in the BHL is using a very old style to a very great success, right? Snapshot? Release. Why the fuck would I use a snapshot? Yeah, so all that, right? What's been interesting, though, is kind of the only I guess, like that, I think in the JBHL, you see a lot more like variety in style. I think of either a lot of new goalies. I think in the JBHL, you see a lot of goalies playing a little bit more aggressive, like out here, as opposed to like out here. I think there's a lot of JBHL goalies that kind of play like this semi-aggressive style that get kind of converted into the modern style of goaltending. That are kind of here, willing to slide a lot, like more mobile in their positioning. And then like the hyper modern goalie is somebody like Orange Panda, who is not playing this year. I think they are still planning to play next year. I could be crazy, but Orange Panda is like the hyper modern goalie who plays something like me, where I'm playing all the way out here. I'm playing pushed up to this line. I've started to pull back a little bit on this line. I'm trying to pull back here very specifically because I feel like sometimes I just get ran over, and so I want just more ability to just be able to come out here, push out, stay back. Just sometimes it's just like literally just walking backwards is what I've learned. It's just good. Just walk backwards. It's okay. So yeah, I'm like this very like hyper modern, super high, super aggressive, high mobility, like very slide. Like again, like I watch Orange Panda gameplay. Bro is sliding all the fucking time. He is sliding where other goalies would never fuck. He slides all the fucking time. He slides all over the place. Bro is like the fucking Mr. Slide. He's Mr. Slide. And I'm like, that's me, bro. That's me. That's me. That's me. I will be back in my shit talk. I fucking hope so, bro. If a fucking future fucking goat came from my stream, then I've done my job. Hold on, I'm gonna slip you the IP real quick. Also, there's like a mod pack that you need. You need like a specific. You can play, generally Optifine is just what's best. Like if you just want very simple, just use Optifine. You need Optifine for entity rendering and entity texture rendering. You want but there's a mod pack that you can use to get around it. You need to be in the Discord. I can slip you the Discord link. That'll give you, there's a mod pack in the Discord that gives you all the shit I just downloaded that mod pack and it gave me everything I needed to like play the game. This shit. Modern packs. This will take a bit. Yeah. Honestly, just use Optifine, but I guess Modern. No, it's actually really simple. It's a really easy mod pack. It gives you all the mods. You can just throw them into Modern. It's really easy. I actually want this guy to get into it so I can ask him for practice. Hold on. I think if I look in server news. Yeah, if you look, I've never used Optifine. Okay, don't. Okay, I have a solution. All right. Here's your solution, Sneaky. All right, I have the solution. This is the solution I used, by the way, okay? I use 1.19.4, okay? I have the solution. You want to join the Discord server I sent you. Then there's a mod pack. I want you to go to server news. The channel it's going to be under hockey news. I want you to go to the channel. I want you to search in the channel. Search in the channel server news, like search in server news. Look up the word mod. All right? In the channel server news, specifically in the channel server news, look up the word mod. You'll get a mod pack. Inside of that mod pack will be everything you need to successfully get the best experience possible. It's going to have all the performance enhancers. It's going to give you everything you need. Everything. All right? That is the mod pack you want. And that mod pack, it should be named BHL-1.19.4-mod pack. If you found that one, that is the correct one. That is the mod pack I use. That shit is great. You can also, incidentally, use Replay if you want to install Replay mod as well. I think it's already installed in that mod pack, but Replay mod is great. Really good for practice. If you want to review your games post-hoc with a different perspective, Replay is a great way to do that. Very good for a young aspiring goalie who had problems with their positioning. Replay. Yeah, there's your mod pack. There you go, buddy. There you go. What free cam to use? Oh, I use a mod. Oh, let me look it up. Hold on. I found some random shit online. Hold on. I gotta go to my run. Let me go to my .minecraft folder. .minecraft. You're actually just trying to get me to install a virus. I see you. I think it's Camera Utils. I think it's a mod called Camera Utils. Yeah, it's Camera Utils. And I've configured it so I can just press. And my camera will stay where I was. Wee. Yeah, it should work. Yeah. It's very useful, especially when I'm trying to like find like, especially like I was trying to figure out how to redo my positioning for this position. So I just like threw a camera like right here, and I could just use it to figure out how I wanted to position myself. And so what I figured out is that I want to position like for here. Usually about right here is best. With this angle, you cannot block everything. Even if you're super pushed up. You have to be pushed up like all the way to here to get like the entirety of your goal, which is just not, like, this is not feasible. You can't do this. Yes. The idea behind the mod pack is once you once you join the server, you'll get the server mod pack, and the server mod pack has a lot of has entity textures. The puck is actually this is an endermite. This puck is actually a wriggling, squirming endermite. And it kind of looks like shit. And I like the puck textures as opposed to the endermite textures. So. I don't know. I don't think my team has any more slots. I could ask if they could sign my homie, but I need to make sure that I know you're gonna be a fucking grinder. So I'm not gonna give any suggestions before you actually, like, if you actually get into this game, then we can, you know, I can talk about getting you a slot, but I gotta make sure you're gonna be in the sauce like Rick Ross. As much as you do? Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying, alright? Again, I'm also like a psychopath in the way that, like, I only want to play something. I only want to play something unless, like, or I only want to join a competition unless I'm, like, committed to winning, right? I'm not playing this fucking... I'm not in this league because I want to lose. I'm here because I want to fucking win, and that's why I grind. Because I said to myself, I'm not fucking losing like a bitch. I'm winning. With a big old dub. Only dubs in this fucking house. Mamba mentality. It's not even Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality is just like being an asshole and, like, I don't know, fucking raping some chick. That's Mamba mentality. So no, I don't have Mamba mentality if you're asking. They do. I mean, hey man. Server owner want to get his fucking squeesh, brother. I hate Kobe Bryant. Fuck him. Not because he's a bad basketball player. Just because I have disdain for all of his fans and his stupid mama mentality. That is, like, actually infected the way that people look at sports. Like, man, Kobe was an asshole, but he was an asshole because he cared so much. All he cared about is the game. And when he saw his teammates weren't working as hard as him, he would act like an asshole to him. Like, no. He was a fucking asshole. That's what he was. He was a dick. He was a dick. That's what he was. Yeah, and he also wasn't that fucking great either. Like, look at any of his stats. His stats are not that great. They're good. They're elite. He was not very efficient. And he was a high volume shooter who scored a lot on not very efficient shooting. He also wasn't particularly clutch. He wasn't unclutch, but he wasn't particularly clutch like everybody pretends he was. He just took a lot of clutch shots. Because when he was in the clutch, he would fucking ball hog. Yeah, he made that on like he what? He made like 81 points on like something ridiculous, like what? 60, 50, 60 shots? Something ridiculous? Like, bro. And then, dude, I will hear legitimate arguments about how, man, the stat, like, Kobe is the reason why people hate stats in basketball. I'm being so dead ass. Basketball is a game that is uniquely suited for stats to tell stories about players. Like, basketball, especially like offense specifically, defense is a whole nother story, but like offense specifically allows you to tell such a not a complete picture, but such a strong image of a player. Just by looking at their numbers alone, you can tell so much about a player. Being able to manipulate the stats in specific ways to gain specific insights into players. Hold on. Let's see. Kobe 80-point game. How many shots did Kobe take in that 81-point game? 46. Oh, he might have not been terribly efficient. What was his efficiency? 60 field goal percentage. Okay, never mind. He actually had a good game. 53 from 3-point. True shooting was 73%. Okay, I can't be mad about that, actually. I may have messed something up. Ooh. Shit. I'm not the best with troubleshooting, my guy. And sneaky, I'm sorry. I do not know. I don't know. Check your mods. Check your mods tab. Check if everything's like working correctly. I don't know. I don't care how the puck looks. Oh, okay. Whatever you got with me. Texture pack. Yeah, once I got the CVC texture pack, my game, I was happy with my. Once I got the texture pack, bro, I was like, damn, this shit's so much sweeter. Damn, there's just no scrims for a little boy like me. Maybe in Dew, they're holding something. They're putting something together. Them Dewsbury Deers always be fucking grinding though. Them Dewsbury Deers are on that shit like a fucking. You want to know what the puck's supposed to look like? Look at my screen. Oh, is there a nom game going on right now? Oh, there's a nom game going on right now. That's why everybody's in An or there was a nom game going on. That's why everybody was in An. If it wasn't, it's super sweaty, brother. If they had a better like system of to queue. Unfortunately, the only way you can really play real games is by joining scrims. And the problem is that some scrims are just kind of off limits to you if you're not good enough. If you just suck and you're not really interested in playing, people are just so much less interested in playing with you because the server kind of revolves around the league. If you're not in the league, then like playing casually is not kind of an option. And unless you want to like casually play once, 1v1s, which is also like a thing that you can do. Just play 1v1s. Some people, I know some people who just like play 1v1s and that's all they fucking do. They don't really care about the league shit. Just play, you know, they just play 1v1s and they vibe. You see my bug guy? You know, you see how he's practicing in a server in a rink that's not like, this is our rink. This is our home rink. I like playing in this one because I got respect for the game. Have you even discovered the second stick yet, Sneaky? I don't know how deep you are into this. Have you discovered the second stick? Yeah. If you press Q while holding your current stick, you'll get a second stick. You'll get the poison effect. Yeah. All right, he did discover it. It's called the dangle. They call that the dangle stick. It's called the dangle stick. In a game, you can only switch to the dangle stick if you have possession of the puck. Fun fact. I don't see our good friend, Femboy. The dangle is the one that's flat. The pullback is the big one. Like the big thing with the dangle stick is not really the flat. The flat one is kind of like a cool factor that some people use. The dangle stick is cool because because of the pullback and because your P3, the one that charges up, that is actually that's a power 4. That's a knockback 4 hit as opposed to a knockback 3 hit. The knockback 4 hit is what people call it P3, but it's actually a power 4 hit. It's stronger. I really want to see I guess Winter 16. I guess I can show you Winter 16. He's a very old style goalie though, so I can't really learn a lot from him, unfortunately. Studying Winter 16 is like... is just unfortunately not a very good... It's just not very good because he like SAP is also kind of playing like an old style goalie. I'm just gonna call him that, old style goalies. I'm just making up my own fucking terminology. He's a little bit more aggressive, I'd say. But for the most part, you see how close he's playing to the post? Like, bro is just chilling. Bro just slid. Why is he... Okay, bro's just trolling. Aw, bad positioning. SCP, what are you doing, brother? You are standing in Narnia, my land, my friend. Tragically, my brother was trapped in Narnia for a second. What was that bro up to? Tragically. Pullback, hit. Gonna be JR Goof. Nice pass. Oh, broken up. Wapex, now he's in the corner, pushing forward. Yuppie is gonna be able to stop it. Eula's trying to get past Yuppie, but big man Yuppie standing on business, trying to take it all by himself, but he's gonna get locked up by the defense, and now Eula's taking it up the other way. Jay Wando, good defense. Eula's able to sneak it past, at least for the time being. Yuppie's there to put any stop to that nonsense. Now he's running up the boards, trying to pull it back, but Eula's is there. Catch a sloppy pullback from Yuppie. He's going to be able to get it past Missia, at least for the second. But the hit to the corner is going to stop his tracks. Now he's in the corner. Yuppie in the corner, trying to find a slot past Jay Wando. He can't make it happen, so he's going to take it all the way around. Tries to find the slot, and he does find the pass. Jay Wando just not in the position to take advantage of it. And JR Goof, though, taking it. Wide open shot, blocked by Winner, who came very far out of his net. Not going to let any of that slide. Now Yuppie, waiting around. He's going to pass it over. JR Goof, passing it forward. Instead takes it by himself, passing it to the defense. A bold maneuver. Oh, wide open in the middle. Jay Wando is going to be able to get there first. And now here's another wide open shot. Oh, beautiful block from Yuppie, just standing right in front of Missia's shot. Now Yuppie, he's going to take it all by himself. Takes a wide open shot. He just misses it. It bounces off the post. Oli Burb saved from the embarrassment of Yuppie soloing his entire team. Now Yuppie looks to do the same thing again. The defense can't quite put a stop to this man. Going to bring it all the way to the goalie, but Oli Burb are going to be able to clear it out. Nice slot pass. Can't find the shot. Jay Wando, now JR Goof is trying to find the defensive stop, which he is going to be able. Gets it past Missia. And now he's looking for that middle pass. Instead, takes it by himself. Wapex puts a stop to that nonsense. He had the pass, JR Goof did. But it's going to be put to a stop. Nice defensive play by the white team. Now Wapex, he's going to try to get a pass forward, but instead just goes straight to Yuppie. Missia is finally going to be able to find a pass all the way up to Missia. But Missia is a little bit too sloppy with it. It's still going to be Jay Wando in the corner for the green team. Finds a sloppy slot pass. Not far enough to find any kind of real offensive value, and now it's Euless going up the other way, trying to go across the boards. Gets it past one, gets it past two. Yuppie and JR Goof both soloed, but unfortunately, the puck will end up behind the net in Yuppie's possession. Now, here comes the offense. I'm getting a little bit of lag spike on my end. The offense is aggressive. Here it comes. Yuppie tries to do it all by himself. Can't quite find it. It's close, though. And now Yuppie all by himself with Wapex fighting for control over the puck. It's going to be Yuppie who's going to grab it for the time being. Tries to find a pullback there. Yuppie can't quite do it himself. That's a nice curve shot. But Wapex is just a little too quick. And now Yuppie again with possession. But oh, nice board check. Oh no, Yuppie too good. Takes it from Missia. But Yuppie can't find the shot. Winner's there. Now Yuppie still in the corner. He's just doing so much to infuriate this white team. They're not able to get a thing with Yuppie on the court. Finally, Missia is able to get it away from Yuppie. Now Euless in the middle. Wide open shot. Can't find it. Not fast enough. Jay Wando clears. And now Euless, he's going to take it all the way to the corner. Wide open. Middle. Tries to do something. Yuppie. He's just going to take it away. Now he goes forward. Look at Yuppie. Yuppie and Euless trying to duel. Gets it past Wapex, but there's going to be nobody in the middle to find his pass. But Yuppie's still running all over this puck. He's just everywhere all at the same time. Yuppie is going crazy right now. Jay Wando is going to be able to get the clear on the defensive side. Now they're in the corner. Euless is not going to be able to put a stop to Jay Wando's path of destruction. The reign of terror only just beginning as he's still making up the boards. Gets it past all three of them. Now Wapex trying to get the clear. He finally is going to get some space, but instead it's going to be Yuppie once again. And now Wapex in the corner finally gets it past Yuppie. Sends it forward. Wide open shot from Euless, but it's blocked. Nice slide from SCP to be able to get that block. Wide open slot pass. Euless can't find the shot. And the period ends in almost disaster for the green team as a beautiful pass forward finds Euless wide open. It's only the brilliance from SCP that's going to prevent a abject disaster from happening. Can you... There's good casters. All right, Miras. There's good casters. You're just not watching them. The one caster that I get really impressed with is the Cryo Justin guy. Whenever Cryo Justin is casting, I like listening to him. He's pretty good. Bro, what is happening? Why am I getting fucking... Should I pay him to fucking play with me? I have like 30k blocky bucks that I don't plan to spend at all. I will not spend my blocky bucks. I could pay him to take shots on me. I could say, hey, join a goddamn rink and take shots on me. Should I pay him for content? Gamble it, pussy? No, I don't care about the fucking cosmetics. There's only cosmetics on this server. I don't care. I just don't care about the cosmetics that much. They don't mean anything to me. Oh, should I could... I could... No, they don't have simple. It's just too laggy. I'm gonna do it. gotta get that practice. Hold on. Hold on. How do I slash pay? Okay, I can pay Abdul. Alright. Alright, let's... That's hilarious. Okay, I'm trying to... Alright, hold on. This is what my coach told me about. No, I'm trying to... I'm doing what my coach told me about, okay? It's what my coach told me about. Ah! He caught me. I gotta just prepare for that. Ah. Be very deliberate. Damn. That's just a beautiful shot. Be very deliberate. Oh, that didn't go in. I thought it went in. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had a nice slide. I'm starting to read it. Like, I'm starting to try to intentionally read his... You see I'm, like, trying to intentionally read his patterns, like, when he takes shots? Oh, was I out of position? I was. Shout out to this guy. Ah, shit. I got caught out. Yep. Aye. Nice shot. So interesting I can just do that. He is? Well, yeah. He's like 10 times better than I am. Also, good skaters have way more options than goalies. Ah. See, that's just really good movement from him. Why are you making it so sexual? Can you stop? Oh, damn. He's just catching me out with those. Those are the ones that I have to look out for. Was I out of position? Ooh, maybe. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I can't tell. That's, I should have gloved that. That's a glove. Glove, 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 glove. Got a big smile on your face as I'm getting pounded. Shiata. That's just a nice shot. Oof, damn. I have to stop doing that. I want to wait a little bit in my gloves just to build a habit. I have a bad habit right now. Oh my god. I have a really bad habit of like insta gloving or insta dropping my gloves. Trying to stop that habit. I think I could get that. If I'm faster, I think I can get that. Try to get it. That's a hard glove to make, though. Was I out of position? Not really. It was weird. I'm sliding less, though. That was a base slide, though, so I'm not mad about that. Oh, was I out? Maybe even a little bit, but I could have probably been a little bit further back and it would have been better. Whoa, I was in P2, no? I'm not out of position. Just gotta get better at gloving those. Like, those are just gloves. Ew. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy! Very sloppy. That was a very ugly slide, by the way. Do you like it sloppy? I was about to say, does sheep like getting pounded sloppy, bro? Oh, I knew he was gonna come and I didn't even P2. No! Oh, I thought I had it. His overwhelming girth and tonnage. His girth and tonnage was overwhelming. See, I was out of position, so I fixed it with a quick little slide. No, I gotta stop. Stop insta-gloving. Stop insta-gloving. Every time I insta-glove something, I want you guys to call me a... No, we're not gonna do this. Sorry, I was about to make a sexual joke, and I should not make sexual jokes. I was not crouching. See, just like a little bit of weight. Just think about the position and then... Nice shot. He wants his payment? I should just scam him. Tell me that he's not getting his money. Better P2 usage, I will say. He's not getting me with that easy shit anymore. He's never seen anybody do that before. That long slide that I do whenever like I slide over to pick the puck, I've never seen any other goalie do that. That is a me exclusive tech. Notice how I'm not getting cooked as hard? That's improvement, baby. He should have gone more aggressive there. Try to get the goal. I probably would have missed it. Oh, haha. He got me. He got me. I was being sloppy. Little slopster mobster. Somebody sent me a big group DM. It's my mom's birthday today, so. Ah! Gotta get those. That's an absolutely gotta glove those situation. I did say happy birthday to my mother. I knew because I had a reminder on my phone that told me it was my mom's birthday, so I immediately sent her a birthday message. Oh, yeah, slopster mobster. Oh, slopster mobster. Should have caught that. Bad positioning. Slopster mobster. Should have gloved that. That's not slopster mobster. I keep saying that word too much. I gotta chill. When sheep does the bit too much, it becomes unfunny. That should have not had to be gloved, but I did anyway, so fuck it. Oh, I'm not cutting off my weak side. That's just, that is sloppy. That one right there is sloppy. You can call that sloppy. Getting better tracking at those. Great, there you go. We got our practice. Let's go. Everybody shout out. If I'm on, just DM me. Damn. Okay, everybody shout out Outduel for being a fucking gigantic help. Genuinely, I feel like I put a lot of things into practice that make me feel a lot better about the way that I'm playing. I feel much more comfortable about the way that I'm playing right now. Hold on, I gotta check. It is, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. It's it's something else. I did get pounded, but, like, that's good, right? It's good to get pounded because it helps you learn. You learn something new about yourself when you get pounded. Orange Panda, 2017. He's on. Oh, my goat. Oh my god, is he in goal? Tell me he's in goal. He's not in goal. He's playing the video game. Fuck! I don't want to see that shit. My other goat is also in there, which is Broud. Broud is my secondary goat. Look at big man Rayado just stepping all the way out of his fucking net because he just doesn't care. He plays a little bit more defensive than I do. I play crazy. Like I said, Rayado is like me if you turn down the craziness by like 10%. Damn, Joe Dog just chilling. Look at Rayado. Big man Rayado. Yeah, he backs all the way up. Instant. Nice glove by Rayado. You think I should cast this game as well? I can cast this game. I have to go soon. Anyway. Oh, I don't have to go, do I? I mean, I could technically stay up since I don't have work tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Guess who doesn't have work tomorrow? Weehoo, weehoo, weehoo. You think I should try to cast this non-HL game? You think if I ask if I could cast the non-HL game, they'd let me? Yes, please. I do kind of want to cast on the mainstream. I wonder if I would be allowed to. I don't think they would. They've never had any reason to fucking trust me before. I don't know if I'd be allowed to. I don't know if I'd be allowed to cast. Yuppie keeps telling me that I have aura. By the way, I don't know how I feel about it. Yuppie's told me I have aura twice. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know why he's telling me that I have aura. Why does he tell me that I have aura? What about up and coming goalie that might let you? I mean, nobody fucking watches NOM-HL games. That's the thing. The JBHL is more watched than NOM games. So, ooh, goal. So like, ain't nobody watches NOM-HL games. I could. Perfect place to start off. The only thing I'm worried about is like mispronouncing names of players. I just want to make sure I'm like I want to like. If I'm gonna get into casting, I want to like get into casting. You know, like I want to give it like maybe not 100%, but I want to have like sheets. Like I want to know the stats of players. I want to be prepared. Like I want to know how to pronounce everybody's names, how they want them pronounced. Like I want to take this shit kind of serious. You know, I want to have notes if I'm gonna start casting. Like for real, for real. Ooh, Joe Dog, big man Joe Dog, what a slide! Look at Joe Dog. Oh brother, this guy kind of rocks. This guy kind of rocks the house. Oh, look at Mysterious Fish. He's taking it all by himself. Oh, Cryo Justin comes out of nowhere. Another slide, except he doesn't have the button. He just does that raw. He doesn't need no slide button. Mysterious Fish, absolutely confuzzled. He can't handle the pressure. Devonta Smith is going to be able to take it back, but Cryo Justin going to be able to clear it out. Now Devonta Smith. Now Cryo Justin taking it up the board. He gets it past both of them. That's a wide open shot. Can he find it? No, he can't. Cleared out by Mysterious Fish. Just not fast enough. Blue MC trying to find a shot. Just can't find it. Instead, stopped by Devonta Smith. Now here comes the pass up middle. Straight to Mysterious Fish, who steals it away from Blue. Wide open shot. Goes wide of the net. Rayado just blocking off all potential avenues. That could be an open shot for Devonta Smith. A P3 going right through him would be devastating. Joe Dog AFK, but Devonta Smith is there to save the day. He might find a shot. Oh no, Cryo Justin tries to do it again, but he can't find the hit this time. But he's going to be able to get it past both of them. Now he's battling on the boards. Devonta Smith will win it, but it's just going back to Blue MC, who sends it forward for Mysterious Fish. And now we reset. Mysterious Fish trying to find some offense. Instead gets shut down by Blue MC, sends it forward. Cryo Justin has the shot. He takes it. It's off the post. And Joe Dog is so shocked by this that he leaves the game. And it's a wide open net. Cryo Justin. Yeah, I think that. Oh, Rayado. Easy glove for big man Rayado. He's a big fat man in the goal. He's not letting anything by him. That glove triples his size. Cryo Justin passes it forward. Devonta Smith just sends it right back for Cryo Justin, who sends it forward for Blue. Blue sends it forward to Devonta. And Blue's going to intercept that pass forward. Instead gets knocked for his troubles. If there was a ref, he would have been called instantly. Blue MC is going to send it all the way forward, but Joe Dog just waits for his teammate to grab the clear instead. Smart man, but Blue MC is causing problems for Devonta Smith. He can't get himself out of the behind his own goal. Tries to get it past. Finally, nice pullback to get it past Blue, and now he's running forward all by himself. Wide open pass, takes it to Fish, who binks it off Rayado. Standing all the way out there. Now Rayado, gets hit instead. And now Rayado in the middle of nowhere, almost gets passed by. Luckily, Cryo Justin is there, safe teammate to help him out. Now Blue MC just taking some big hits on Devonta Smith. Checking his back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Devonta Smith had an opportunity, but Rayado is a little bit too quick with the clear. Now Mysterious Fish, he's in the back, sends it forward past Blue MC. Devonta Smith takes it past both of them. Cryo Justin is going to be able to clear it out. Rayado had to come all the way out of his goal. He saved that. Now that's a wide open slot pass. Cryo Justin, it's going to go past both of them, but it's called offsides. The goal was shot all the way from the blue line. It goes past Cryo Justin, goes past Rayado, but it is called offsides. Devonta Smith, he's going to restart. Joe Dog running back to net again, but the second period is winding down. And it is 3 Dewsbury to 1 Dewsbury. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to see what I can do about casting this Nom game. What's the schedule? Let me check. I don't know if there is a Nom game today. There should be, theoretically. We are in week 1 or week 2. There's 4 games today. We'll see if I can cast any of them. If they're gonna let me onto the media team. All right, either way, bye. Or sorry, I should do my full outro. Sorry, I'm being very rude. I gotta do my full outro. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Cheapo3, but I've got to get out of here for today. It's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun, but I've got to get out of here. I already said that, but I'm saying it twice because I really do gotta go. I see you later. I will be back on Saturday with some shit. Probably just like ice boat racing and yapping about shit, because every time I ice boat race, you guys just become like philosophers, and I really like that about you guys. So I'm gonna ice boat race, and hopefully you guys will become philosophers over our time, so we can discover the universe. Roblox Love Island. Yeah. Bye. Peace.